Hey guys, it's your boy Rick here, back with another Just Because I'm Biased review. Got another one for you from my travels, and this time I'm gonna do the La Reserva club in Madrid, Spain. It was definitely mostly a reggaeton bachata type club vibe. Here we go with the review. For club fairness, I have to give them a full point. For the life of me, I do not remember what the cover charge was. The pregame was a little too good, but it was definitely something reasonable, something normal, like 20, 15, 10 bucks, something like that. I mean euros, excuse me. But I do remember they didn't hold the line. I walked right in with the homie, and it was only half packed at that point. Full point for club fairness. Security was cool, they were friendly, but I don't recall them patting down people. But they were kind of strict. They didn't let this guy in who only had a copy of his passport, which is pretty standard even here. That's what they do. Full point for security overall, I can't complain otherwise. Club bar gets a full point. No complaints, fairly priced drinks, speedy service, friendly staff, full point. For the club vibe, I have to give it a half a point. It just wasn't the best. People were kind of standing around, just kind of keeping to the groups at times, not really looking to mingle outside of the group. I do feel that it was mostly a tourist trap kind of club. Maybe that's why. People were more conservative in my opinion. People were relatively friendly though in my opinion. Half a point overall for club vibe. Club safety, they got a full point as well. It was definitely safe in there. People were not, dramatic or anything like that. People were respectful. Full point for club safety overall. The club music gets a full point as well. They delivered what they promised, that Latin, that reggaeton. They definitely did play the bangers for those categories as promised. Full point for the music overall. For the crowd attractiveness, I do have to give them a full point. There was definitely some good looking ladies in there, for sure. Some good looking fellas as well from what I saw. Hell, the bartenders themselves, the bottle girls were probably the hottest. Definitely a nice looking crowd. Full point overall for crowd attractiveness. As far as the guy to girl ratio goes, I have to give it a 0 in my opinion. It was definitely a mostly heavy male crowd from what I could see. A majority of the ladies were there with a partner already. As far as the demographics go, it was definitely mostly a Hispanic crowd, Spanish. There's also definitely heavy Latin people there, like a heavy South American presence there. Apparently a lot of people from South America migrated to Spain, what I've learned. Some African people in there such as Nigerian or Moroccan that spoke Spanish. Mostly a early 20s crowd to early 30s. 0 overall though for guy to girl ratio in my opinion. For the networking, aka hookup chances, I definitely have to give it a 0 too in my opinion. Like I said, with the uneven ratio and most of the ladies being in couples already, or in a big group of friends, it's definitely a 0. I saw guys strike out left and right. Personally, I did meet some sisters that were Paraguayan, but I believe they were just friendly to me and my homie. They did claim to have boyfriends as well. Ladies, you may or may not be over approached here in my opinion. 0 for networking overall in my opinion. Finally, for the location, I have to give it a half a point as well. The club is in the location that's a tourist trap area. I do think it definitely hurts it. Maybe that's why it's a little more, conservative. You can, however, move around. There's other clubs and bars in the area, so that's always pretty cool. So it is kind of hard to mingle outside after the club because everybody's leaving at different times. The club itself, it's beautiful. It's nice in there. It's very nice decor. It's very nice looking in general. It's very well taken care of. So half a point overall for the location, in my opinion. Well guys, there you have it. If you've been keeping score, the club did score a 7 out of 10 overall on my scale. It's definitely not the worst score. It's definitely deserved. Definitely not the best vibe, not the best club I've ever been to, but it's not the worst either. Overall, in my opinion, the clubs in Madrid were not all that. Probably has one of the worst nightlifes that I expected as far as Madrid goes. Definitely can find clubs like this in LA, not the worst, not the best. We definitely have clubs that would be a lot better. I would recommend the club overall if you're traveling to Madrid. I did do other clubs there, and this was the best one by far. Just don't have high expectations and you will have a fun time overall in this club. Well guys, thank you so much for checking out another Just Because I'm Biased review. Don't forget to please follow. Got so many more for you coming from the rest of my travels as well as all of LA. Thank you guys.